have Alicia here today, and I know that most of you probably already know who she is and have met her. And Alicia is a tall sister that I've been admiring from afar, even before I started the Tall Society. And when we came here, I wanted to make sure that she was able to share some of her tall journey with you as well. So give it up for Alicia.
Let's give it up for Bree because this is amazing. This is so amazing. I mean, when is the last time you've been in a room with all tall women? Like, seriously, like, never, I think, like, not in a lifetime. Unless it's family and you're when I was growing up, much like many of you, I'm sure, I was the tallest thing walking around. I was also the darkest thing. I grew up in Beaverton, Oregon. The name kind of sounds indicative of what, like, I don't know if I don't know if I need to explain Beaverton anymore. But, so when we moved there, it was after my parents got divorced. When we moved there, I was bullied to no end. Not just because I was tall, but also because I was black. My brother and I would walk home from school and they would yell the N-word out the window at us. Teachers definitely held me, well, I guess to a low standard because they didn't think that I was really good at anything that I did. So it was a tough time, you know. And then on top of that, you're taller than everybody else. And people, when they see that, they attack you for it. And I know that a lot of you in here know exactly what I'm talking about. My confidence was super low. I was depressed for many years. There's actually parts of my high school years that I don't remember because I was that depressed. And if I'm being completely honest, which I always am on TallSwag, you know, I wanted to end it at times. I didn't want to be here. And I had great parents that were very strong, but I needed that person that, you know, wasn't related to me to look up to and see like, hey, she's rocking her tall, she loves herself, and I can do it too. It wasn't until college that I found that, and I'm so thankful that I did. That's one of the things that sports brought to me was a team of tall women that like just loved it. Some people had never been bullied in their life, hadn't heard anything bad about it because they grew up with it. And I said, you know what, that's me. Like I can do that too, why not? And it was like that confidence switch turned on and you couldn't tell me anything. You still can't. So, okay, I mean, and today what I really just want to say is I really don't need to give you these tips because I feel the confidence around this room and I see it. And it's beautiful. I got emotional earlier because, listen, like that's something that I didn't have. Like each and every one of you is what I needed growing up. But I'm still gonna give you the 3 little tips that I had. The first one is don't listen to the lies. There's so many people that say things to you, not even about being tall, but also like being a woman. I mean, they'll pick apart anything that they can. Those are all lies. Like, those are all things that people say because they feel inadequate themselves.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that growing up, and I'm glad that I've learned it, and I'm glad that I don't listen to them anymore. Because not only do they probably need help, and I should probably, like me personally, I'm a spiritual person, so pray for them, but you know, it's not something that I need to take into my house. Like, that's something that you just need to let bounce right off of you because you're amazing. You're the only person that can do what you do. You have your own lane, and they need to stay in theirs. So there's that. Speak life into yourself. I don't care what happens in your day. Look in the mirror and say, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful. Nothing can stop me. Like, speak life and love to yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters is you. Like, people can say you're beautiful, they can say this and that, but if you don't believe it and you don't like look in the mirror and build that strength every day, you know, nobody can really build you up. You're the one that has to do it. And then speak life into other people, you guys. Like, when you walk around and you see that tall girl who's like hunched over like this, sorry if I gave a little cleavage there. Listen, I don't have much, so when I can, I don't have much, so if I can show it, like, it's right here. clearly doesn't love herself, who really needs some life spoken into her, just stop her and say, you know what, you're beautiful. Like, you can do all things. You can do great things. Just please do it, because I was that little girl who needed to be stopped, and nobody did for a long time. So speak life into people, and just rock it out. Wear the heels. Who cares? Who cares about the comments? Listen, the comments, that means you're noticing me, and I'm making a difference in this room. When you walk in, you're a conversation starter. Nobody else is getting talked about like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just know that you're special. Being tall is special. Like, it's something that sets you apart and makes you great. Like, with the other attributes, you're not just tall. I know you can do many things, but that height is something that is a gift. So speak that to yourself, speak that to others, and just rock your height, rock it out. Like, TallSwag it out, that's what I say. So thank you for listening to my story. I would love to talk to you guys if you have any questions or whatever. TallSwag.com, there's a lot of great things on the way, so I wish I could share them, but I can't. You do know. But I would just love to stay in touch with each and every one of you. This is beautiful, and this is something that doesn't happen often, so cherish it. But thank you for listening. And